Hi, Aquarius. This is your monthly November reading. So, this will be from November 1st to November 30th, 2020. For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. If you're just visiting, that's cool too. Please also feel free to donate. My information is in the description of all these videos, at least for November. Pretty much changed up a few wording. Some wording there so that you can see how to donate to the channel. Okay, so also please excuse the darkness. I know it's a rainy day after Halloween, daylight savings. If you rewind your clock back, that's totally up to you. You do what you want to do, right? All right, so I have to light a few candles here for the ambiance, to at least to maintain it. Keep it somewhat lit in here. Okay. All right. So let's see here. Listen, that I get this idea of not being able to stop doing something. However you want to look at that, can't stop doing something, whatever it is that you're doing it. Someone may deem you to not be able to stop doing it. I don't know. It just depends on what's going on. Okay, so what is this? The Page of Cups energy is here. So the Page of Cups could be a kid, like Page of Cups could be a child. So like a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces element, that's a child. If they're not a child, then it could be your child, someone else's child, a child that you're working with, whatever. If it's not a child that you're dealing with in that sense, then it's what do you call it, then if it's not a kid, then it's a younger person that I observe. It's a younger person that, and it doesn't have to be a water sign energy either. It could like be any zodiac sign, but it could be like it could be a water sign energy that is younger that you're observing them. Could be like observing them in a classroom, observing them outside, observing them in your home, etc. However you want to look at that. Or it's a kid that you're doing the same thing, whether they belong to you or not, or just a younger person, like a young adult. If you're older, then you're dealing with like a young adult, and a young adult could be shown up here like a page as well too. But I get this idea of work, so it could be somebody's work that you're observing somewhere. So in your workplace, in the home, somebody's work could be what they do different than you. If you do work with this person, you're being asked to observe them. You're being asked to critique what they do, vice versa. It just depends on the energy that's going on. If it's not anything like that, when the Page of Cups energy shows up here, also you're dealing with emotional offers or offers of love that you may be considering giving someone or trying to do. Okay. And it's like a child or like a younger person. The Queen of Swords energy is here in the starting point. So the Queen of Swords could be, this could be you. This could also be the energies of another Aquarian, a Libra female, or Gemini energies that are female. I get their children. So when I say that too, something's going on with their children or their child. So the Page of Cups energy that is underneath, something is happening or going on with their children or their child. And their children or their child, if this isn't you, then their children or their child, if it's not you, is they could be a teacher. They could also be, what do you call it? They could be a teacher, or they could also be a friend of yours that is a mother, or they could be your sister that has children, however you want to look at it, or there's someone that works with children, if you want to look at it that way. If it's you, then something is going on with your child. Or like, I also get a younger coworker. Something could be going on with your child, or like a younger coworker that could be a Page of Cups energy or whatever zodiac sign, but needs money. So when I say that too, someone may need money, And needing money could be child support. If you're a dude, this energy could be your like love partner or an ex that you're dealing with that has kids with you, and they're like, I need money. I need money for the child. I need money for if they're your friend, then if this energy is your friend, that's another air sign element, that's a female, whether you're a male or a female, they're trying to tell you that they need money for their kid. So if you're a dude, child support. If you're a dude, then you're dealing with some type of child support. That's one. If they're really separate from you and they're like a friend or something, then they're just asking you for, but something needs to come to an end. So as I'm talking about that example, something may need to come to an end, or something is coming to an end. I keep getting child support. Something is coming to an end pertaining to something going on with child support. Child support meaning it could be your child, your biological child, your stepchild, your whatever kind of child, or it's like child support whereas you're helping someone that's like a friend with their own children that may not even be yours, whatever the scenario may be with them, but keeps asking. So that's why I was from the beginning, I was getting that idea of trying to stop something from happening. There's this idea of someone keeps asking for some type of pay or child support or money and things of that nature from you pertaining to kids. You could be that person that needs money for your child, whatever the scenario, or your children, whatever the scenario may be. If it's not child related or child support related, or someone may just need money, someone may just need money that you're dealing with in as a friend, as a partner of some kind, as a cousin, as a whatever it is that an external Queen of Swords energy is to you, or it's you that needs that, or you need it for someone else, or you need it for a kid, or they need it for their child, or they're trying to tell you that this is your kid and I need money for our child, whatever it is that's going on there. Or they're really separate and they need money or they just need money themselves, or you need money yourself. But something is intertwined with it that is child related, okay? But yeah, if it's not, the Page of Pentacles energy underneath, if it's not child related, then it's just an emotional offer that keep offering. It's an emotional offer that you keep offering this person, or they keep coming to you with. But the children are intertwined with that. So if someone, for example, if you're a dude and this woman is coming to you with a need that they have, whether it's a child related need or not, they sleep with. They just want to sleep with you. That's one scenario. You may just want to sleep with them, trying to trap you. So you may just want to sleep with them, but they may be trying to trap you as you're trying to sleep with them, vice versa. And trapping you could be like, typically they say if you're a guy and a woman is trying to trap you, that means that they want you to impregnate them so that you could stick around and take care of the kids. That's one scenario about trapping. Then there's if you're a woman, then, and this energy is a woman, then another scenario of them trapping you just wants your emotional support. So if you're a female and this energy is a female, they just want your emotional support to just deal with, I get non-existent father. They just want emotional support with just dealing with a non-existent father. So if they are not related to you and they're separate like a friend, then they just want you to be, if they're a woman that just has kids, they just want you to be there for the non-existent father that they have, or a non-existent father that their children have, if they have any children, or whatever. Or they could be your sister and they need you to be there for emotional support, or they're your mom or something. Something's going on with a non-existent father. You could be a non-existent father to them, or their child, whatever the situation is. The Four of Swords is in the waiting position. The Four of Swords would be the kind of feeling that you have about this person, but something is clinical. So when I say that too, something is going on clinically with them, like clinically in the sense where, like, therapy wise, it could be like a psychiatrist and those kind of things. Something that's clinical that is going on there with them. Or it could be like an appointment that someone needs, it could be an appointment that you're explaining that, okay, it could be in an appointment that they need to go on. That's why I said emotional support and those kind of things. So that could be something that a child needs, or that's something that they separately need for themselves and they need you to be there as moral support. That's another situation. Or something's going on with a kid, and something could be going on like psychiatry wise with a child, and they just may need you to be there as moral support for them. However you want to look at that. I'm trying to interpret this in many alleyways as possible so that it makes sense. But the Four of Swords in the waiting position would be don't want to go. The Four of Swords is that you may not want to go. You may not want to go with this person somewhere. Do they not want to go with you somewhere? But I get it's your child. So when I say that too, it's your child. Like you not wanting to go somewhere with them. They're telling you it's your kid, or it's something is if you have children, they're trying to tell you this it's about your kid. So they could be a doctor, they could be a doctor, and someone is trying to tell you that like a child may need to go to some type of psychiatry appointment for something, or they just need to go to the doctor, period. If it's not something going on with psychiatry with a child or an adult, they just want you to accompany them to that, and you're like, I don't want to go. Whatever the situation may be. The Four of Swords energy in the waiting position also online. The Four of Swords in the waiting position also has to do with online communication with them. But throwing hands. So when I say that too, they could be throwing hands. Throwing hands could be like trying to start an argument with you on social media, like through Facebook or through Instagram, through the phone. They could be texting you angrily. They could be texting you angrily, calling you angrily, and aggressively calling you could be like calling you like, calling you, the phone rings, and then like a second later it rings again. I mean, you may not be answering it if they're calling you like that. Or you could be the one that's calling them. It just depends on what's going on. If it's not anything like related, if it's not anything child-centered or psychiatry appointment-centered, then is, or just, doctor's appointment-centered, if it's not anything psychiatry-related, then it's just a situation with them, a date. It's just a situation with them with trying to date this person, or they're voicing to you that they do want to go on a date, but not well. They're voicing to you that they want to go on a date or they want to do something with you, but something about them may not be well. Like something, it could be like I said from the beginning, it could be psychiatry or clinical, something's going on, or health, it's like their physical health. You deem them to not be well, their actions. You deem them to not be well because of an action that they have, or some type of action that threatening to take, some type of action that they're threatening to take. So this is a child support problem. If you're a dude and you're dealing with a child support issue with this person, I use protection too. When I say that, use protection. So use protection could be contraceptive protection, like contraception protection with this person, or like protection as in like what do you call that? Protection could also be taking some type of protective measure. If it's not sex related, like protection could be like if you need to go see them, like a protection could be like a lawyer. Protection could be like you go to the police office, however extreme it is. You go to the police office and you tell them, I need a restraining order against this person. But friendship, when I say that too, is when I said restraining order with this relationship, something's going on with a friendship with that. Or something's crazy, is you deem something to be getting crazy with a friendship to the point where it could be literally going on, or you're thinking in your mind that you may need a restraining order against someone. Does someone want a restraining order against you? Or however you want to look at restraining order, a restraining order like a real one, or like you're being comical and you're saying that and you're like throwing jokes and you're trying to say that you may need one from somebody. Or somebody's saying that about you. I don't know, something weird like that. And it could be social media tied, texting tied, Instagram and Facebook tied, whatever. I also get a coworker. So when I say that too, something is also going on there like that with a coworker. They could be a coworker that is behaving oddly, and you deem something to be not right with them mentally, and you're like, I need protection from a coworker. Whatever it is, something strange. Oh my god, that was a lot of information. The Three of Cups, and it's making you kind of like a Four of Swords energy. Like, why is she acting like that? Or what did I do? What did I say? Or what did you do? What did you do or say to that person? Whatever. The Three of Pentacles energy is in the present. So Three of Pentacles would imply, I did say coworker. Three of Pentacles will be like your workplace, or like a business deal, or some place that it's money related. It's collaborations with other people where you're making money. It's an office environment or something. You know, I get depressing. Something may be depressing about an office environment or a work environment or a job that you do have. Something may be depressing about the job. Whatever it is. Something may just be depressing about the job. Something may be depressing about a client that you're being hooked up to work with. You know, or someone like in a store environment, something may be depressing about that, but keeps complaining. When I said a store, whatever kind of workplace environment, someone keeps complaining about something. It could be conditions. It could be the conditions of a workplace. It could be the conditions. I get work ethic. It could be the condition of your work ethic. It could be the condition of somebody else's work ethic or the quality of somebody else's work ethic. Is something isn't right about the quality of somebody's work ethic somewhere in a workplace or in an office environment, wherever it is that you work. Or as a client that you needs to take time off. It's a client that you have that you deem them they need to take time off. Is a coworker that needs time off. You are that coworker. Somebody may be deeming you to need someone may be deeming you to need to take time off from something or somewhere. Whatever it is, if it's a workplace with the Three of Pentacles, but can't. So when I say that too, you can't do that, or they can't do that. Whatever the situation is, somebody can't do that right now, at this time, whatever. But Three of Pentacles energy as well in the present could also be, you know, you may be looking for new work. You may wanna, you know, you may be searching online for new jobs. You could be. I also get to leave or move. You may be trying to leave or move from an environment. You know what I mean? Something because it's of an external Queen of Swords energy. But I also get this idea of not thinking that something was going to get to the point that it has gotten to or is getting to. You were thinking that something wasn't going to get extreme with an external Queen of Swords energy. And not thinking that something was going to get extreme with them is child support. Not thinking that something was going to get extreme with them was work ethic. Not thinking that something was going to get extreme with them would be their complaint. It's related to a complaint that they are it's related to a complaint that they're trying to have with you, you're trying to have with them. Some type of complaint. It's a child related complaint. It's a work ethic related complaint. It's a conditions of a work environment complaint that they're going through you and they're complaining. Whatever it is. The future has the Five of Cups there. Let's see. Instincts has the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles would be saving money, or at least, you know, maybe putting money in the bank. I get for a move. Putting money in the bank for a move. Moving from workplace to workplace. Moving residential moves, workplace moves. Pretty much saving money as well. Tax preparers, having conversations with financial advisors and accountants and things of that nature that you may need to do. But away from her. So when I say that too, it's away from her. It's the Queen of Swords, external. You're trying to do that quietly away from someone. But something may not be working about... You know what's interesting about this? I get this idea of... I don't know if it's like a GPS or like a... What do you call it? Yeah, if you drive, yeah. Something could be going on here with like I don't know if it's like a GPS or like a tracker or like a phone tracker. Or, you know, you put phone trackers, you could download an app. I mean, or people could do that. I mean, if it gets that bad, I don't know if that's something that you're necessarily doing, but it's like a phone tracker. You could download it to your computer. You could download it. You could download the app to your phone. Pretty much any device, you could download a phone tracker or a GPS to follow where somebody goes. You know, I don't know if somebody's necessarily doing that to you. You know, somebody could be doing that to you, or you may be fearing somebody doing that to you. Something like that. Because of money. So when I say that too, it's because of money that someone may want to do that. Or do you want to do that because of some type of stolen money? You may want to do that because of stolen money. Or you may be thinking that money is stolen. Something like that, and you may want to do like a tracker. You may want to put a tracker or download a tracker app with someone that you're thinking that I get to deposit into their own account. So someone could be doing that to deposit into their own account if it's a Queen of Swords energy. So this could be something that's happening to you directly. Or this could be something that you're hearing. All right, this could be something that you're hearing that another coworker did. Queen of Swords energy could be another coworker, that's something that they did. They could have stolen money and deposited it through a job. Like they could have stolen money from a job, but the way they did it is that they, what's a scenario? The way they did it is that they somehow, what do you call that thing? I don't know what the right word is for that. If you work in a company and the company, the company may have different accounts for different things, but someone has like main access or manager access. And that could be something the Queen of Swords energy did. And somebody could have found out a way to deposit some percentage of a company funds into their own account. I don't know if they asked you for help to do that, or you know of that, or someone just told you that that is something that they did. But I also get a cut. So something that they did like that may interfere with a cut or a percentage of your tax return or a pay that you're supposed to receive. Something that they did or something that they're trying to do is something about it is intertwined with your pay. But that's what a boss said. So when I said that to you, that's what a boss is trying to tell you. That's what a supervisor is trying to tell you. Or something, if someone isn't doing that sneakily behind the scenes. I also get something about budget cuts. Something's going on with budget cuts for some type of workplace too. Or something's budget cut like that is happening in a workplace, but scheme. Something's going on with budget cuts that someone's trying to explain to you, but something is a scheme with somebody explaining to you that there's a budget cut happening, because it's not a real budget cut. Okay, man. All right. It's not a real, okay, one element about it could be a real budget cut. That's one. Then there's another element about it is that someone that has control over some type of company, like company funds, like a higher up or like a manager, they're trying to tell people that, okay, we're cutting this, we're cutting that, there's limited this, there's limited that. But what's happening is that somebody is depositing money into their own account somehow, but that's the scheme. So when I said to you, that is the scheme, and that could be a Queen of Swords energy that is doing that, or they know of that, something like that they know of that, or they, whatever it is, or something like that could have happened to them. So for example, from the beginning, like I said, from the beginning, when I said that they could be like a partner or something that's child support related, they're trying to explain to you, my job had budget cuts and this, that, and the third. It's not real. Something may not be real about that, or it is, and something that their boss or supervisor did is affecting them. But something isn't real about the budget cut. It is or it is not. Or you could be explaining to them that something like that happened to you. They don't believe it, and they may not believe it, but it really is. Or you could be investigating into the reason into why a place even has budget cuts, but it could be going into somebody's account somewhere. But it's not, something isn't real about the budget cut. Fabricated. Something is fabricated about the budget cut, okay? Or, however you want to look at budget cut. Budget cut could be a legitimate, like, workplace, or budget cut as in, like, you telling someone that I don't have it. You know what I mean? You're just telling someone that you don't have it, or you're trying to go through like a laundry list of an explanation into why you can't do this, that, and the third. You can't give somebody this, that, and the third. They may not be believing it. Then there's another scenario where it's actually happening, but it's really not real. That's crazy. Whatever it is. The Ten of Pentacles energy is right next to the Queen of Swords. That has a lot more than you think. So Ten of Pentacles next to the Queen of Swords, they have a lot more money than you think. You have a lot more money than someone thinks. Whatever it is. But I'm looking at the Four of Swords energy. I also get this idea of an inside job. Like an inside job that you were asked to do. An inside job that someone else was asked to do. Like inside job would mean it could be money laundering related, whatever it is. It could be money laundering related, personal and private information related. I get clients, personal and private relationship, yes. A personal, that could be what's going on. Is intertwined with that. A personal information that comes from clients, like this personal information that is given to you by clients, or is given to someone by clients, and somebody else has clients or something, or it's other coworkers. It's information that belongs to coworkers. Someone's going on with taxes. Someone's going on with coworkers, their taxes. Someone's going on with clients, their tax. Someone's going on with the taxes of clients that you have or someone has. Like their, or just their information, period. Cuts. There's cuts that those people, okay, there's cuts. Oh, Jesus. There's cuts coming from clients or the coworkers or just people that you help. Like it could be insurance related and things of that nature with other people. Something's going on with their information gets used. Their information may get used. That's one scenario. Or there's cuts that there's cuts or there's a percentage being taken out of their tax returns for next year, but it's going into somebody's, like it's going into like somebody like a higher up, or it's going in, I don't know if that's happening to you or somebody's asking, whatever it is, something, there's a percentage of that you may be collecting, or that the Queen of Swords energy may be, okay, you're either collecting it, someone could have asked you to collect it, or someone like a Queen of Swords energy that you work with, they may be doing an inside job by someone asking them to do, and they're collecting that it belongs to other coworkers or clients. Like a percentage of like a, what do you call that? A percentage of pay that somebody's supposed to receive for something, like insurance or taxes and those kind of things. Like there's a percentage coming out of their pocketing. There could be a percentage coming out that you're pocketing, that Queen of Swords energy is pocketing, or you heard that they pocketed, but they found out a way to do that precisely, whatever it is. So the GPS and the tracking, what a workplace does, the GPS and the tracking could be something that you experience with the workplace. That could be something that someone in your workplace does to you, or you realize that that's happening to another coworker or a friend, or they explain that to you, or you explain that to them. This is my you're explaining to them, I'm going to get caught with whatever it is that somebody asked me to do, or I'm doing on my own to whatever, to make money in this way, or someone could have just asked you to do it, but something may not be right about it. But what's happening is that a company or someone in it may be tracking you, they may be tracking them. Someone may not know that they're being tracked. Do you not know you're being tracked? Queen of Swords energy may be getting tracked, or they're something like that. It's crazy. Or that's just happening to another coworker or a partner or a lover that you have, a friend that you have, or it's happening to you. Whatever it is. It's a lot going on there. Oh, I had to take a breath. The Empress energy is here in your spiritual self. So the Emperor is a Libra. It's also an Aries female. So you're Aries female, Libra female, Queen of Swords could be Libra female, or an Aquarian energy that's a female, Gemini energy that's a female. Four Swords right next to them. But the Empress is also the energy of a mother. So something could be going on with your mother. Something could be going on with your mom, taxes. Something could be going on with your mother's taxes, or your taxes. You could be showing up here like an Empress, and something's going on with your taxes. Whatever it is. Or your money or your pay, or they could be another coworker. If they're not your mother, or you're not showing up like this, then they could be another coworker that steals. They could be another coworker that you have that steals. Whatever, a Libra. It could be a Libra that's there that's doing that, or it's a Libra, or it's a Gemini, or it's another Aquarian, or you could be showing up like this, or it's your mother. Four Swords is right next to your mother, if that's your mom. Saving money. You could be trying, what someone asks you to do in a workplace or a business deal could be for a mother. And it could be like a house related pay that is happening there with a house or home that a mother has. Or something that you want to, if your mother doesn't already have, then you want to help your mother with that. Whatever. But it's just the way it's being done. Unscrupulous. The way it's being done may be unscrupulous. Whatever it is. Or it could be just something that a mother does. You never know. Mother could be a G. That could be something that your mother does, or someone that your mother is tied to does that. It could be money laundering related. The Ace of Wands energy is in the mentality. Okay. Ace of Wands could be a creative idea with the Four of Pentacles. But where money should go. So Ace of Wands with the Four of Pentacles is where money should go. And where money should go, where money should go could be if it was stolen anywhere along those lines, it's where money should go. Maybe it should go back to people or person that it was stolen from. Whatever it is. It's where money should go, or it should go to a mother, or it should go to a child, or wherever it should go. It should go in your pocket. Wherever you decide morally it should go. Wherever someone decides something should go morally, it should go. What's changing is Pisces, the moon card, right? There's a Pisces here now, or it's just intuition, business. It's intuition about a business that you run, or you're running with someone, or that someone is running with you, whatever. It's a business. It's intuition about a business. It's intuition about a workplace. If it's not a business, then it's just intuition about a workplace, someone in your workplace. It could be your home. It could be your office. It could be wherever it is you go. You're just using your intuition about something or someone, or a motive. It could be a Pisces. You could be using your intuition about a Pisces, or it's just the intuition card. But it's changing. Okay, it's in a changing position because you no longer need to use your intuition about something, because you found out something somehow. If you didn't know, collect cash. If you didn't know how someone collects cash or how they make money, you now know how they do it. If someone doesn't know or has no idea of how you make money or how you collect cash, they now know how you do it precisely. And that could be mother related, girlfriend or partner or friend related, you related. Whatever. It's interesting. The resolution hunt, there's your Queen of Cups. It could be a Pisces female, or it's a water sign energy. It's a female going towards the Five of Cups. I get taxes again. Something's going on with the Queen of Cups energy, taxes, or their information, or something that's going on with them business-wise. Or you're using your intuition about a Queen of Cups. The Five of Cups energy is in the future. But what she knows. So the Queen of Cups energy is what the Queen of Cups energy knows. What they know is giving you a Five of Cups energy feeling. It's what they know. They may be, what do you call it? They could be like, if, for example, if you're a dude and you've got an ex that's hounding you down, just give me an example. You got an ex that's hounding you down for this, that, and the third money. They could have researched or they investigated how you obtain funds. If they're like a new partner, they could have investigated another woman that you're tied to, a friend that you're tied to, a coworker that you're tied to, or something that you do with a coworker or a best friend or a lover. They're investigating that. Or something that they do with someone, you're investigating that. Something that they do with a Libra, something that a Queen of Cups energy does with an Aries, something that a Queen of Cups energy does with an external air sign that's a female or an Aries element, or your mother. You could be investigating that, or they investigated what you have been doing, and what you're doing for Queen of Swords or an Empress, or what you do with them, what you do for them, whatever it is. But they're in the resolution going towards the Five of Cups. You may need to reveal something to them. They're like a new partner. But something isn't right. I get their intuition. Something is interesting that's going on with their intuition. And their intuition may be right on about something that you're dealing with. It may be right on. And they could be another family member, friend, co-worker. Whatever it is. Okay, let's do an outcome on this, Aquarius. These are the Eternal Tarot. They're not like traditional tarot cards. However, they do have the regular major arcana. You're dealing with Hebrew symbolism here, Egyptian artistry as well. And in the lower left-hand side, you do have the zodiac sign. Sometimes it's on the left, sometimes it's on the right, and they come with different words. For example, the Argonaut, the testimony, you have biblicity, etc. Right? So let's do an outcome here to see what word resonates with this. I haven't done regular readings with them. I've just been using them to do outcomes for now. Okay. All right, let's see. Renaissance is on this side. And yes, and then resentment. You got the resentment card. So resentment kind of coincides with Four of Swords to me. Resentment may coincide with the energy of a mother. Resentment could coincide with the energy of a Queen of Swords. However you want to look at resentment. Resentment is plain as day. Resentment is the feeling that you have. It's a feeling that there's something that needs to be cleared up with the relationship that you have with a mom or a partner or a coworker or a friend. There's resentment there, you know? So there's a need to, what is happening here is because of that. Or how it's happening is because of that. All right? But it can be fixed. And like I said, something going back to someone that rightfully belongs to, you know, or people, something coming back to you, something going back, or helping Queen of Swords, or helping a mom, or whatever it is, that could be fixed. All right? All right, let me see if I can do another outcome with the resentment card. Okay. And prescription, okay? Proscription, not prescription. And proscription with the resentment card. And proscription would mean that you, like I said, fixing the situation, clearing something up. Every time I say that too, I get the idea of the taxes. So it's definitely tax related and money related. All right. So, all right, Aquarius, that's your reading. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you know where to find me. All right. Be well. Take care. Bye.